Now, welcome to Transfer Business and News with Ordained Crown Prince of Ghana, Nana Poku-Hitzfield. It's a lovely Wednesday morning, 7th. Today is 5th, right? 5th July 2023. I keep losing time because I live in the quantum field. And normally in the quantum field, the past, the present, and the future is the same thing. So I keep missing the dates. But today is 5th July 2023 in our year of grace, power, and abundance. Welcome to Uncensored. Welcome to Transfer Business and News. And today, probably Mason Mount will be announced today because yesterday in the evening he posted on his Instagram page leaving a message for the Chelsea fans. But eagle-eyed fans have spotted the difference because when he was spotted in Cashier, he had a black hair. But in the video that was released yesterday, he still had the blonde look he had during his vacation. Hey, Manchester United, people have time. Somebody spotted it and was like, look at this, look at this. I'm like, really? Okay, so it means he recorded that video earlier on when he was on vacation. And I love Mason Mount, and I think he will do great for Manchester United. People keep forgetting he has won the Club World Cup, he has won the Champions League, he has won the Super Cup with Chelsea. He has won the Player of the Season on numerous occasions, winning the FA Youth Cup with Chelsea, right? Almost 18 years at the club. He went to the club when he was just 6 years old. And I watched it and I was like, this is emotional, man. This is like Marcus Rashford leaving United, right? He's always been here. Okay, so today on the show, let us talk about the tour that Manchester United will be embarking on. And of course, in 7 days' time, we will play against Leeds in Oslo, right? So training has begun. You saw pictures on the official page where the players have started coming in, those who are supposed to join. And last year's preseason was Erik Ten Hag's first season. And some players had the opportunity to impress, but of course, I was disappointed, and I am still disappointed with the fact that Zidane Iqbal wasn't given ample chances last season. Because in certain games where we needed something different, I thought maybe we could give him a chance. Sometimes all a person needs is the stage to perform. And maybe he will have that. You see, I don't know. But Erik Ten Hag knows what he's doing, of course. Zidane Iqbal has left to Utrecht, and United have a buyback clause. And I hope by the time he matures enough, we can go back for him, right? Because Zidane Iqbal leaving the club last season or last year's preseason, he was on it. He was superb together with Charlie Savage, and we thought they will be given opportunities. Now, as I said, there will be 5 winners in this year's tour. And I'm mentioning 5 players who will be the winners of, I think should be the winners of this year's tour to impress. Now, let me first start off with none other than my Ivorian brother, Amad Diallo Traore, right? Amad Diallo Traore has been in superb form for Sunderland, did extremely well at the Stadium of Light, man. He did extremely well, and most people from that part of England want to see him back. Want to see him back at the club, right? But then we also need Amad Diallo going forward next season, especially on the right wing where he plays, because there has been games that Anthony hasn't played well, and you are thinking, who can come in and have an impact? If we have Amad Diallo Traore going forward next season, he will provide good competition for Anthony on the right-hand side of Manchester United's attack. So, Amad Diallo Traore, as I said, 11 goals last season and 3 assists for Sunderland, scoring in crucial games, scoring in the playoff games. Unfortunately, they couldn't go on. But then he's been in the goals that he's been scoring is testament to that, right? The types of goals that he's been scoring, they are worldies, right? So Amad Diallo Traore, I'm hoping that this tour he will kick on from where he left off at Sunderland and show Erik Ten Hag that come next season, right, in the opening day against Wolves, he should be competing for the right wing spot. So Amad Diallo Traore is a player I am looking forward to on this year's tour, right? Preseason tour. Now, the second player I am looking forward to see him play more on this tour, and I think it will be an advantage for him, is Kobbie Mainoo. Now, last year, Kobbie Mainoo wasn't on the tour, but when I think he was the first academy player to be introduced by Erik Ten Hag to the first team. And Kobbie Mainoo, most of us that have followed his career path so far know that that boy has something in him. And sometimes all you need to do, be given, is the platform to perform, right? 5-6 games for you to play continuously, to know your standard, to know where you fall short. And I think Kobbie Mainoo, with his physique and everything, will be a very good player for Manchester United going forward. And this tour, when we are talking about people with the big winners, Kobbie Mainoo should be getting enough playing time, maybe next to Casemiro, to show what he can do. Or probably in certain games, I know Erik Ten Hag may use him as a Casemiro alternative. So what Kobbie Mainoo can be doing is watch everything Casemiro, watch everything Declan Rice, you see, watch everything Sergio Busquets, and pick your game from all these players. Because I love Kobbie Mainoo. He's a Ghanaian. And going forward as the Ordained Crown Prince of Ghana, I will want Kobbie Mainoo playing for the Black Stars. I don't want any of my children playing or representing other countries. That is why we are about to build our continent and build our nation, Ghana, right? So Kobbie Mainoo, I'm looking forward for him playing for the Black Stars. This Black Star, we will change what the Black Stars means to Ghanaians, because we are going to, everything is in the Pan-African system. I said the Pan-African system is a broad. That is why we keep writing the software patterns and putting them in health, in education, in football, in music. Every system is in the Pan-African system. And very, very soon, that is what Africa will run on. Okay, now the third player that I want to talk about that I think will be a winner in this year's tour is Bediako-Poku. Now, the young chap is from Czech Republic, of course, and last year he was on loan at Spartak Prague. Now, he won the league with Sparta in Czech Republic. So it means he has winning mentality, and with the uncertainty with regards to our goalkeeping situation. Of course, David De Gea's contract has expired. He's a free agent. But yet, the option is still open to the great man himself to choose whether to become a second goalkeeper or go to Saudi Arabia and start something new. I would advise him to go to Saudi and leave another legacy there, right? So this is life. You don't need to be stuck at one place sometimes. All you need to do is grab opportunities and keep building legacies. Imagine De Gea winning the Asian blah blah league with his team, right? It is another opportunity. People in Saudi will always remember David De Gea, like how Manchester United fans will always remember him. Do you understand? So this life is about legacies. What is the essence of this mortal life? Because I don't see the essence of living if we can't leave our mark on humanity, if we can't leave our mark on history. That is what I want. That is the level of consciousness I want every African man to have, so that we build our continent. We know that communism, respecting one another, is just the ultimate, because we are all billionaires already. We are the most populous in the world. So that makes us rich. Riches is here. It is not a paper in a bank or a number on a computer screen. You should know your worth as a black man, as a dominant species on earth. Right? So we'll be building Africa. That was just by the way. I'm sending love to my brothers and sisters in Africa. I send you with grace. I send you with love. I send you with power. I send you with abundance. 2023 is our year of grace, power, and abundance. And I hope you all can tap into the abundance of the ordained crown prince of Ghana. Share the video, like, keep tapping. When you come on, tap it, let it get to more people. Let us keep growing our consciousness as Black people, man. Be on the ordained crown prince of Ghana's page. Follow me on TikTok, Nana Poku-Hitzfield. Reunited Live on YouTube. We have less than 500 subscribers on YouTube. Can you just imagine? With all this consciousness, that is the systems we talk about, right? So, as I was saying, Matija Kova won the league with Sparta Praha, and with the uncertainty with regards to David De Gea, I want Onana at Manchester United because it's going to change how we play. Absolutely, totally. We'll be better pressing because now when we press, we know we have a sweeper keeper who is right behind, who will sweep everything and is comfortable on the ball, who can pinpoint or do that Ederson pass, that Alisson pass to maybe Marcus Rashford or Alejandro Garnacho. I see Onana just picking the ball from a corner and just looking upward and hitting a diagonal to Alejandro Garnacho to score a goal. I am seeing it in my eyes a lot. I see that with Rashford too. That is where David De Gea falls short. Passing. And I think going forward in this team that Erik Ten Hag is trying to build, Andre Onana, the Cameroonian, another brother. Oh, my brothers, man. I've spoken about Amad Diallo. I am now speaking about another brother in Andre Onana. Much love to every African. Much love to every Black man. The Black consciousness is upon us like never before. Africa's unity is upon us. Africa's unity is upon us. And I am living in my dream. I feel it. I am living in my dream. Okay, so let me talk about the fourth player that I think will be a winner on this year's tour, Man United tour, of course. Now, the fourth player is Alvaro Fernandez. Now, he was named the Preston North End Young Player of the Year. And I look at Tyrone Malacia as a backup to Luke Shaw. This year, I haven't, initially when he came, he was putting crosses in, but then this is the Premier League and everybody needs to learn the hard way. And I think Tyrone Malacia has learned a lot from last season, right? Being part of the squad that won at least a trophy. We were in the final. We achieved our aim of Champions League spot by placing third behind Man City and Arsenal, who won nothing, by the way. Somebody was like, Arsenal had a better season than Manchester United. And I'm like, come on. Leading the Premier League with 8 games to go, with 8 points ahead, and losing it in the end without winning a spoon. You are telling me Arsenal had a better season than United? Even though we lost the FA Cup final, we were still Carabao Cup champions. And we were in the FA Cup final and we achieved our objective of the Champions League. So we will be in a better place as fans than Arsenal fans. Come on. It's true, man. I have so many. Okay, Fabi said Carabao. Fabi, be careful what it. Carabao Cup cry a cup. Moha Jendodo. Nasa Cup will be breachem. We have more cups than so many of these teams that try to throw Manchester United. And I'm like, you won the FA Cup and you were happy. And if I win it and I'm happy, I have more than you. Manchester United, it is the ownership that have made us this mediocre. Because me, every season, since Alex Ferguson left, I don't think about the season and think about second place. I think United will win. But then I want to be disappointed every season if we don't win the Premier League than to be content with fourth place. That is, if I start thinking like that, then I cease to be a Manchester United fan. Because look at the Premier League. Who Which team has the most Premier League titles? It's Manchester United. And despite the fact that we haven't won it since 2013. So if you tell me to look at a season, an upcoming season, with that pessimism of like, oh, we need to be second. No, that is why under Sheikh Jassim, we need to have players who are ready to take the spot of those who played last season. And that is how you improve your team, right? So we shouldn't look for a Casemiro understudy, but we could have gone into this transfer market looking for a player who is coming for the spot of Casemiro. And this is Manchester United. But then the Glazers have made our ambition so low. Now you see a Manchester United for, oh, next year Chelsea will be okay, and so first spot. We've won the Premier League title than anybody. So we should be the most optimistic fans in the world. That is why the Sheikh Jassim project is going to. Fabi said, Rice and Timber come. Proper natural resources. Julian Timber is probably heading to Arsenal. I would have loved him at Man United. But then Aaron Wan-Bissaka has been a beast, and we've invested in Diogo Dalot. Because prior to the World Cup, he was playing excellently. Then after the World Cup, the injury happened, and Wan-Bissaka showed why he is Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka. If with Messi Mount up front, we can play Wan-Bissaka a bit higher up the pitch because we need him doing that tackling up there. That tackling, we need it up there so that always Onana will be the sweeper. Because Wan-Bissaka, if you put him always standing around the number 6 row, it means that anything that will break, any counter attack, right? Can Wan-Bissaka do the Kimmich midfield or Trent midfield role? I think he can do it. As a number 6 sometimes. Instead of going on the right, moving as the Trent role where he comes into midfield, the Zinchenko role come into midfield. Because if Wan-Bissaka comes into midfield, it will push Casemiro further up to be more combative in the final third. And sometimes all you need to do is win the ball higher up the pitch. You have a chance of scoring when you win the ball higher up the pitch all the time. Not always counter attack. Your players get tired. But when you are attacking and you are winning the ball higher up the pitch, then you give it to your front players, then goals happen, right? That is what Jurgen Klopp does with the Gingen press. Of course, we had the version, the godfather of the Gingen press, but in that circumstance, it never worked. I hope Ralf Rangnick, he's doing well, man. Ralf Rangnick would have done extremely well at Manchester United under different circumstances. I really believe that he could have done way, way better, man. But then last 2 seasons was our worst in the Premier League history. So it is just one of those days. It is about looking at the past, learning from the past, doing so much in the present to make sure your future looks bright. That is why Sheikh Jassim, we need players that will come for Casemiro's position. Chouameni is somewhere not playing regularly. You see, a good scouting network will start speaking to him. Chouameni, you can come and be the Casemiro. If you come and compete with Casemiro. Do you understand? You can start talking to players way before the time. Start convincing them. So now they will start watching Man United games and see what they can do when they come in. This is how you scout players. But unfortunately, the scouting department and the people that handle transfers were all investment bankers. Ed Woodward was an investment banker, right? Fabi said, Maguire is alive. Of course, Maguire is alive here. But if we can get some quid for Harry Maguire, of course, we need to let him leave, man. We could have got Kim Min-jae. Man United. Look at the price at which Kim Min-jae is going up to Bayern Munich. My father will be so happy. My father is a Bayern Munich fan. Kim Min-jae. This could have solved so many. Imagine having Onana and Kim Min-jae, sometimes to Lisandro Martinez. They are all comfortable on the ball. They are quick. They are aggressive. They play on the front foot. But then you see the Glazer family. Oh man, the Glazer family. The Glazers have no idea what football does to people. Although you see, I'm a conscious being, but I try to live life to the fullest. So I support Manchester United, but then I am conscious to know that we need to change Africa. Do you understand? I know this is just a 3D version of reality, and the universe is more bigger than this. If you close your eyes or if you become blind right now, does that mean the world has changed? No. The fact that you don't know the new you don't see the new trend in cars that have come doesn't mean that cars are not being made. The same way when you go down, deaf right now, it doesn't mean that sound has stopped. It's just your senses that have gone. So I'm going back to quantum mechanics, right? So we have so many different dimensions. First dimension, which is a dot, when it moves and becomes a line, it moves to second dimension. When it becomes a shape, we call it 3D. Third dimension. And humans evolve. When you are conscious, you can live in so many dimensions as a human. That is why you are God on earth. You are God in his likeness on earth. As a white man, as a black man, as a Chinese. So everybody has something to bring to the table to make this world a better place. And know who you are. Please know who you are. Please know who you are. Fabi said, what is your thought about Kai Havertz to Arsenal? Fortunately for Arsenal, they have bought a very good player. And when I look at Arteta, he's obsessed. Yes, I love that obsession because that is me. When I see Pep Guardiola, I'm like, this is me. I am obsessed. You need to be obsessed with your dream. You need to always think about your dream for it to be manifested, right? I think Pep never stops thinking about tactics. And if you are not careful, it even destroys your family life because you will come back home and you'll be sitting down and you'll be discussing tactics with your wife when you should be discussing about candles and lingeries and things. Okay, I think Manchester United have just made a post. There is not long to go. I just had a notification. Probably they are announcing Mason Mount now. Welcome to Manchester United, Mason Mount, a Champions League winner, a Super Cup winner, a FIFA Club World Cup winner. When you think about it, for 60 million, it is a steal, considering the fact that he's been Chelsea's leading player in all their stats since 2019. Most goals, most assists, most this, most that, most this, most that. So we've had it for 60 million. Because Hazard went to Real Madrid for 100 million with 1 year left on his contract. Think about it. And he became a flop. I'm not saying Mason Mount is a different player. I think he will do so well. And I'm glad that he will train in preseason with Bruno. Oh man, we need Declan Rice. Can we hijack the Declan Rice deal, please? Can we please hijack that deal? I want Declan Rice and Caicedo in one summer. You don't know my ambition. If I am the sporting director of Manchester United, should I apply for it? Sheikh Jassim Al Thani, as I said, one of the princes of Qatar. He's a good friend of mine. He's trying to get me in touch with Sheikh Jassim Al Thani, and I can't wait to speak with the big man himself, the owner of Manchester United. And I want him to know that if Real Madrid have built that stadium for Madrid fans, Manchester United fans deserve better, right? All I see is big things and beautiful things, and I want 100,000 capacity stadium for Manchester United fans. Is that too big to dream of, Sheikh Jassim? You see, those are the cycle I would take. What Manchester United is about to become, we are going back to our glory. The same way Africa is also going back to its glory, man. As I said, the ordained crown prince of Ghana, I didn't come on this life to live a mediocre life. Like, I came for everything that is 5-star. I'm sorry, 10-star. Or can we go 1,000,000 stars? It's been a pleasure having you on Transfer Business and News. I was speaking about players that will be winners of this tour, and the last player is Charlie Savage, right? Charlie Savage last year on tour was superb. I remember that Zidane, that 360 Zidane skill he did in preseason, and his father Robbie Savage was all over. Oh man, Robbie Savage was such a proud father. This life, I think when your children make it, that is supposed to be the biggest gift you can receive as a parent, man. The satisfaction, the pride of raising somebody to become this person, right? So on Friday, we'll be talking, on Uncensored Friday, it will be hot. So tune in on Friday, on Uncensored Friday. We will talk about Ghana, we'll talk about Africa, we'll talk about Pan-Africanism, we'll talk about blackness as usual, we will talk about self-respect as black people, and I hope you tune in and send in your messages, comment on the show. What do you think about Mason Mount signing to Manchester United? What do you expect from Mason Mount? Let me know in the comment section. Follow my YouTube page on Reunited Live. As I said, less than 500 subscribers. So you can go there, and all the videos I've done, I have over 200 videos. You can start watching from when I started. And I think you are going to support the Ordained Crown Prince. It's been a pleasure having you. I'm leaving you grace, power, and abundance. Catch you on Friday. Chi, chi, cha. Bye-bye.